Oh, now we're good. Recording.
Okay. So last week, as you guys may recall, you guys went into Agaron and you were fighting on the train. You had a really big fight session. Um, you found out that once you started killing the Impurus, which are the monsters, they started reverting back to their humanoid forms. Um, and you ended up killing a lot of babies. Um, kind of morally gray, don't you think?
No,
Um, you
it should not have been evil.
It was evil. You could have stopped, but you
Good thing
kept
I'm
going.
neutral.
You kept going after you guys knew them was babies.
They
Um,
were trying to kill us. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, they were
I'm gonna
gonna
fuck that.
knock our train off. Hold on.
I, I'm just saying. So then, once you guys were fighting in the train, you realized the train was getting eaten by some big worms, and a mysterious light came from the sky, as Defa saw an angel in the sky, um, and which burned away all of um, the impurists that were swarming you. Um, in response, you kind of were stranded on a platform in the middle of this huge ravine on the train, and with the help of TT, Tifiana decided that she would help you guys fly into the city. So you currently have been flying, flying, flying. If any of you benefit from a short rest, you can take it now. Uh, as you guys are going. Cobalt, you do not get a short rest because you're flying, but everyone else can get a short rest.
Look at David. Anyway,
Um, so um, this let me get it queued up real quick.
I'm on it.
Pain related chat. File. Okay. This is what you see as you're flying into view of Agaron.
Where'd you put that?
It's in
Hey, Liz,
campaign related chat.
Liz, do you have access to that chat?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, cool.
She should.
Yes.
Um, so it looks to be a very large city that is in complete ruins. Some other pictures. Um, so a bunch of scrap buildings. There's no kind of commerce. It looks very dead. Um, just getting you some more pictures. As you get closer to the buildings, it's starting to rain ash from the sky. It looks like snow, but it's actually ash. Um,
Oh, we gonna meet the Gross sisters.
you'll see. Um, so as you guys are going
That's fucked up, by the
into
way.
Agaron, um, you are greeted with a very, very, very strong smell of um, sulfur, a very strong smell of mildew. Um, you can kind of make out the tops of the buildings as you're starting to kind of come closer to the actual city part. Think of like um, if you're coming into like O'Hare, how you see all like the suburbs prior to actually landing. Um, so you hear the flaps of like Tifiana's wings and Cobalt's wings, and they're just so ever so slightly out of unison. And no one has really said anything since this journey in flight began. Perhaps some of you are tired, um, but maybe some of you are feeling more like to be on the lookout of attack.
I am asleep.
Lucerian's asleep.
I'm in.
Uh,
I'm in the claw. Only the claw
you're
knows.
um, so as you guys look around the landscape, it's dark. The ash is puffing on your face as it lands on you. It's foggy and has almost a reverberatory silence. So it's when you like hear the echoes of the wings, it's kind of echoing around the ruins of the city. It feels more than just cold or eerie. It's more like dauntless, is the best way to describe it. TT is currently being carried by Ileana, and then Ren is on Cobalt, and then the rest of you are on Tifiana. Yeah. So you guys are currently flying overhead. As you go to that big tower is called the Vormpalus. It kind of extends all the way up into the sky as far as you can see. Like even as you look up, it keeps going and going and going and going and going. You can't make out the end even if you were to go look up.
Can we get a spelling on that?
Vormpalus. Vormpalus. Vormpalus.
Thank you.
So you are currently flying over the city now. What would you guys like to do?
Go to the Vormpalus.
Okay. Lucy's asleep. Cobalt, you're flying. Hermes, would you like to do anything special?
No. He was gonna
No.
sit there in silence for right now.
Okay.
After yelling at his ass on a constant basis.
Just like looking up at the sky.
Okay. So are you looking up at the sky or your surroundings in general?
Surroundings in general.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Katrina, this music was a good choice.
Thank you.
It's a 18.
So in the sky above you, you don't see anything except these thick, dense fog clouds, which ash is kind of pelting you guys. It's not painful; it's just pulling on your skin.
Like them
When
little
you-
fucking snowflake.
Yes, like a big snowflake that is, it's not cold, but it's just hitting your skin and kind of the dust is kind of expanding from there. When you look downwards, you have suspicions that there are people down there. You can't really tell why. There's no signs of life, but you definitely feel watched. Like thousands of people are watching you. Like you have this overwhelming feeling that you're being watched.
Who am I with?
You are with Tiffy and Lucy on the back of Tiffy.
Am I able to talk with Tiffy while she's flying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like kind of get a little closer to her, to the top of her wings, be like, Tiffy, do you feel that? You feel like there's people watching us right now?
I do. You hear her reply. I do not see anyone.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone
I
where I was
feel
looking.
uneasy. Don't you?
Yeah, like someone's keeping an eye on us. I don't think we should stop here.
I don't either. Would anyone like to do anything else?
I do believe we need to go to the tower.
Okay.
Cobalt
Um,
That would be a bad idea.
Cobalt starts like descend towards the tower.
Okay. Let me see. Is this the image I want? Okay. So the sky is getting a little bit more clear as you go to the tower. That's kind of what you're seeing. The tower is like radiating this magical essence that even those that are unskilled with magic could tell. It looks very angry. You see the mountains in the background, which it's built into. Overall, you just feel uneasy. Would you like to keep going? What would you like to do?
Keep
Yeah, I
heading
don't think-
away.
Yeah, I don't think stopping or landing right now would be the best, considering that y'all feel like a whole bunch of people just like watching us.
Okay. So, as you guys go closer to the Vormbolus, you see Topaz standing at the gates of the Vormbolus. You guys descend, and he smiles and is clapping his hands. Brava, brava. Great job. You made it.
I'll wake up now that we've landed.
The fuck you mean we made it?
You made it.
Hey,
Dude, I thought you got eaten.
for real.
Well, I did.
Huh?
Well, I did.
Or what?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I was. That's why I asked.
I'm just playing with you. Me get eaten, please. I'm part of the first brood. We don't get taken down that easily. But you guys actually did good. I wasn't expecting you to make it out of that swarm.
What do you mean?
So it's another test, huh?
It could be. I don't think it was. I wasn't intending for it to be a test. But hey, if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it. And yes, brood. We're the first brood. The first children of Thorol.
Toby, we
Oh.
could have died.
Is Cobalt part of that brew?
No. He's way down the line. He's relatively new to us, ain't you, Kobe?
Yeah.
This is his first mission. What a good sport.
Baby boy, huh?
He's our little guy. We'll
Well,
see if
that's-
Dad.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's like a toddler compared to the rest of y'all.
All things considered, you could say that.
Hmm.
Oh damn, Kobe, you a toddler.
Topaz, we could have died. Why did you just leave us like that?
Wasn't my call.
Was it Dad's?
I don't know. You could ask him. After
I
all,
don't-
that's why you guys are here, right?
True statement.
But I don't
guess so.
understand why he would.
Look,
Don't understand.
I'm just saying.
Well,
Are you ready? Are you ready to meet Dad? Any last questions?
yeah.
We'll be interrupting him, but
Ooh,
So you knew that attack was gonna happen?
I did not.
ooh.
But it was planned.
No, it wasn't. It's because of you.
I was quite intrigued. I didn't think that many of them would swarm, but it's been quite a bit since they've smelled, Seraphisium on some of you. I mean, it's been quite a long time. We don't get people like that here very often. Well, we have one. I'm just.
One.
Oh, I'm just thrilled. I captured him myself. Yes.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. Would you want to go watch him be turned?
Kinda.
It's just so thrilling, isn't it?
Turned into what?
I don't know. That's the fun of all of this.
Uh,
Dad was real proud of me. I brought back 2
2?
Yes.
I don't
Ooh.
understand.
Well, 3. 3 if you include the one from like 4 days ago.
Is that the one that's about to be turned?
No. He's probably knocking her up as we speak.
I just kind of side eye Hermes. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Hermes
I
is
wanna
like
know who's knocking boots.
visually angry. You know, like with the smoke coming out of his nostrils. He's going every time he says something new.
I know. He looks at you as you're saying, and he goes, I know. The air here can be a little stuffy. Kind of smells like mildew and rot. Yeah, that's what happens. We don't have a lot of clean air back here.
Maybe we could burn away some of this mildew.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick up on that.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to go meet Dad? Anything else you want to know before we meet him? He might be a little pissed that we're interrupting his session, but
Yeah, the other
Oh, I
two.
most definitely want to see this.
The other two. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
about what?
These other two that you're bringing in?
Oh, I already brought him in.
Hmm?
I already brought him in.
Where are they now?
I wanna see somebody get their cheeks clapped because I'm a monk and we celibate, so I don't get to do this.
Jesus.
Well, right now they're in process. They're in processing.
Okay, that means we gotta go because I don't know how long Thor will last.
I don't know if I want to see this.
That's speak for your damn self.
It's my father.
Of course, speak for yourself.
Well,
So
your
are we
brother
going to go
doesn't
see
seem to be
somebody get
too.
shot?
I just want to
Yeah.
know: are we ready?
I'm ready. I walk up right
Is-
next. I walk up to next to Topaz. I'm ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, here we go. He claps his hands, and everything goes black. Just clink. Your vision comes back, and you're in a large room, and the walls seem partially fleshy, partially moldy. It's almost as if like the the building is almost alive, you know?
Wall.
Yeah. So kind of like a if you think like a Silent Hill kind of vibe, where things are kind of alive. It's rusty, it's dirty, but it's a very large room, probably like the size of maybe half of a football field.
God damn.
And you hold on. And you see 3 large stone slabs that 3 people are chained down to. The first is a high elf woman. She seems kind of out of it, kind of drugged. She's got long, she's quite good looking, but she has long blonde hair and probably like dirty blonde hair. And she seems just kind of out of it. But she is naked from the waist down. Next to her is a centaur. The centaur looks vaguely familiar, or a minotaur. Sorry, centaur. I always get centaur and minotaur mixed up. A centaur who's strapped down to the table as well. She is still fully clothed, but she kind of seems out of it too. Upon closer investigation, you realize it to be the centaur that was sitting next to you when you were speaking with the Krene and Zephyron. And then on the third stone tab is someone that is similarly dressed to the priestess that was in Boltok. and it's a man. He has the symbol of Zephyron on his robes, and he's sitting there praying. Thy eternal life protects me. Thy eternal love guides me. Thy eternal light. I am saved in your light. He's nonstop praying. You see a man who looks like this. He's in he's got purple skin, purple hair, glowing purple eyes, and he looks human. He's in kind of tattered orange robes, and he's kind of hovering over the priest who's praying. He tells the priest as he's looking over them, but look around you, priest. There is no light here. You came here with your doubts. And I am here to relinquish those doubts. The priest just said, your light protects me. Your light protects me. Your light protects me. He opens his eyes like, is that Bird Box? Where they go like, he opens his eyes. I said, look at me. There's no light here.
Can we interrupt at all?
Not yet. He places his hands on him, and you see kind of like this cocoon form over him of darkness. The long blonde-haired elf, as he's cocooning this priest, the long blonde-haired elf starts to be covered in all these glyphs as she turns into a drow. She's still kind of out of it, but she is there, and she's now a drow. He turns to you. Hold on, I gotta change the music real quick. And you see his face pretty clearly for the first time. Kobe, you recognize this as Thorol. He turns to you guys, kind of looks at you with a look, with his head cocked to the side, and he goes, well, this is just unacceptable, Kobold. I gave you specific instruction. Let me speak first.
I fall down to one knee.
Good. He remembers standing in the presence of a god. Perhaps the others should take note quickly.
Oh, hell no.
What do you guys do?
I'm like, I can't.
I guess the crew starts laughing. We bust out laughing like, oh.
I'm like, can't bend down in the skirt.
Look, no disrespect here, but my knees hurt after the journey we've been on.
Oh, your knees hurt. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Bitch.
Including me?
No, Cobalt, you don't have to. Cobalt, you don't have to. Taran, you don't have to. Valendria, you don't have to. Everyone else who's laughing, do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
Oh hell, fail.
I definitely passed. It was a 20,
You
21.
sure about that, bitch?
You did not pass. You need way higher than a 21.
Oh Lord, hold on. What's my constitution? It's a saving score. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. I'll pass.
27.
You both don't pass.
Dang.
I failed too,
Um,
bro. So you might as well get me on my
so-
knees.
Oh wait, no, I had a
Jaffa
nat
and-
20. Wait a minute. It was a
Oh, you
nat
have a-
20.
You had an, oh, okay. Then you pass. Jaffa
Yes.
and Katrina, you are forced to take a knee. Lucy.
Oh.
He walks over to you. Slowly. Tick. Tick. Tick.
Is he wearing Balenciaga?
No, he's barefoot.
How about this? I'm gonna, as he's walking up, but out of respect, I will bow.
You don't need to bow. I sense greatness in you. There was a reason why you were able to defy that. Do you know why?
I do strive for greatness.
He grabs you by the neck and lifts you up off the ground.
Oh, bitch. That's all you say.
When you
Kinky.
came to this world, you were neutered by Zaphias in her presence. Her very being exists through your soul, tainting you, spying on your every existence. She's a mole, an infection, and I will cleanse that infection. As he's grabbing you by the neck, runes start appearing all over your skin as darkness starts funneling into your body.
Jesus, can we get a little dinner before the kink play?
You are filled with extreme pain. Pain like you've never felt in your entire life. He throws you on the ground as your body begins to twitch, contract, and take a new form as you are now transformed into a drow. You have a tattoo on your forehead that's switching between a circle that is not filled in, that's not shaded in, a half crescent moon, and a fully shaded circle. Now, that looks a lot better. And now, she won't be spying on us. At this point, he has changed your subclass into a lunar sorcerer. You can get up now. Test out the new legs.
So wait, what is a
Hello.
Luna sorcerer? Hold on.
I'll send you the subclass.
Okay. I go to check it to see if I still have the horns and tail.
You do not.
Oh.
You have been betwixt into a drow.
One hated race to another one. I guess it doesn't matter too much.
There was a reason why she made you the first race.
Oop.
Think of it. You're a hated race. You look demonic. You're going to be shunned as an outcast to everybody. Make it real easy if you have no allies in this world for her to find you. Not only can she look through your eyes, but she can just find you with no help. You're welcome.
Oh, this is getting very smart. I love it.
So I guess I've lost my buddy in my head.
Yes. I cleansed you of it. The filth. She's gone. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
She takes. She's not good. By the way, we forgot the proper introduction. My name is Thoril Serpenthelm, god of this world. What is yours, little one, that comes from a different star?
Lucerian.
Lucerian. Why? That's a nice name. How do you feel, Lucerian? Do you feel good?
I feel like you want something.
I don't. I'm just
So
happy you're here.
What's up with the gifts and the flattery?
No gifts, no flattery. My perspective is that if you're cleansed of that blight that is Zafia, you can't get under her control. Which is worse than death in most people's opinion.
Mm-hmm. But why did you want us here?
Because if you're here, you're not with her.
That's it? What's so
Yes.
dangerous about us being with her?
This world is currently surviving on the last people that came to this world. Like, similar to you. She's using their life energy to keep this world afloat and stable. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? I saved you from that fate. From her chaining you up for hundreds of years, slowly draining away every ounce of your being. You're welcome.
But that means the world will fall apart, right? Why would you want that?
I don't. But I don't want it procreating for thousands of more years.
I don't get it. What's your play here?
My play is that you are very malleable creatures, and she has quite the grip on the ball sack of this world. And we cannot let her have any firmer grip. I've been prisoned here for the last thousands of years. At least that's what it feels like.
You're imprisoned here?
Yes, I cannot leave. Again, because she's a blight on this world. She imprisoned me here. We were all equal. Her, Varius, and I. We were equals. But she decided to trick us. And left me here. So that she can run the world without any interference.
Yeah, Varus doesn't seem to like it too much either.
Nobody should like that cunt.
Impressive.
Impressive is correct.
Is it possible to let my friends up off the floor? Thank you.
He lifts TT up off the ground as she slowly comes floating against her will towards him.
Ah, shit.
No, it's not you. He sets you down gently. Please hold on a minute. I sense her still in the room. He looks at Hermes. You. Come forth. He lets you get up, should you want.
Well, I'm gonna get up off and from kneeling first of all.
Yeah. Hello, big one.
I'm sorry.
Quite bigger than the others. Quite strong, perhaps.
That's debatable.
We call him Moo Boy.
He looks at you. Really?
Well, he's the mighty bovine.
Moo Boy. Is that what they call you? Moo Boy?
I can't take that serious.
I don't understand. That's a terrible name. Like, you had the opportunity to pick virtually any name, and you went with Moo Boy.
I think Lucy is the only one I call him Moo Boy.
Well, why would you call him Moo Boy? What's his actual name? I'm
I'm
trying to
chuckling.
work with
My
you.
I
name
start to
is
chuckle.
Hermes.
Haremy. That's okay. It's just okay. That's it. It's just okay.
Not a name like Lucerian, I tell you.
Lucerian just runs off the tongue real well. Haramis, well, I guess. Mr.
Sorry for laughing. This transaction is funny.
Mr. Haramis, I smell her on you too. But you don't have the same connection at the soul. I sense that you chose the connection. I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
And what about it?
Ooh,
She tricked you too, didn't she?
my bowels went watery.
I'm waiting. Did she trick you? Maybe you had to pledge allegiance of sorts.
To the flag of you.
Imagine a
Everyone say
paladin being devoted.
Goop and gong.
You don't know what to say. It's a simple yes or no answer.
Didn't say tricked.
Well, what did she make you promise?
To help her
To what?
champion.
Oh, to become a champion. Oh. So you have to do her bidding. Am I wrong? Does she get mad when you don't do as Mummy says? Does she yell at you? Does she make you feel less than? Don't make me wait.
I look at Hermes, boy, you better answer.
How do you know
Tell
all of
me.
this?
How do I know? Because she's a cunt. You're not the first, and you're not the last. She's a cunt. A manipulative shit bag of a person, if you could even call her a person. A scourge. A pustule of malignant ooze. Ugh. Carbuncle of sorts.
A carbuncle.
What's up with the cocoon over there?
The cocoon. That priest is from Sephiroth, which I hear that you frequented. Their temple was a little absent, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. Because he was consulting Topaz on how to defect from the church. Because he too can hear her in his head. He can hear her. Just like you can. And all the mean, evil things that she says to you and manipulates you and makes you do. I know. It's ridiculous. She's vile. And I'll be the first to apologize on behalf of her behavior.
You
You're
really
in
don't like
control.
her.
I don't. She's the reason why I've been locked up here for thousands of years.
Well, what would happen if you became free?
There would be a new age of the world, full of free choice and understanding. People would be compassionate. People wouldn't be ruled by her iron fist. People could see the reality as it really is. They would know me. Know that I'm not some megalomaniacal madman. I'm just Thora, who has differences in opinions from her.
What do you mean by everybody would know you?
The world thinks that Varius and I sacrificed himself to be some stupid crystal, some bullshit she fed the entire world. Instead, she entrapped both me and Varius. Well, Varius, I kind of had a hand in, because that one should not be walking around freely. But essentially, she trapped me here, fed the world a bunch of lies, saying that we sacrificed the stuff that we're dead. It's a lie. They would know that I'm here and that someone doesn't believe in the ideals that she believes in. The manipulation, the garbage, the bullshit.
Mr. Thoro,
Yes, sweet dove. What is your name?
my name is Tataria.
Titaria.
We call her TT for short.
I like TT better.
I have free will, right? Like I can walk around as I please. No, I'm asking this as the DM, not to the...
Yeah, you have free will right now.
Could I walk towards the centaur and be like, if you don't mind, I'm gonna free our friend over here?
No.
And why is that?
Because she's mine.
What do you mean
by
yours?
She's mine. I found her.
What
Well, Topaz found her.
Oh, we're in kindergarten? It's finders keepers?
Well, yes. Look, this world is my world of Agron is progenited by further impurists. So slowly but surely, all of them will be turned into impurists of some sort. Why, it's the only way that these kind can be any kind of powerful.
So you just want to turn everybody into your own personal army?
Not my own personal army. A little bit putting the carriage before the horse. No. This world needs strong creatures, people that demand strength and eliminates feebility. The impurists are the one way to achieve that.
I don't see where that plays a role in our friend over here.
Thoro,
Yes.
you sound like you need a hug.
I don't need a hug.
Well, can I have a hug?
No.
Okay.
You tried.
I tried. I just wanted a little affection.
He listens on your words. I stand corrected. You want a hug? Come here. I'll give you a hug.
I go to hug him.
He puts his arms around you, and you feel so comforted. You feel so warm. You feel very like a huge release of oxytocin.
I bet Colby wishes he had one of these right now.
Kobe knows his place, kneeling in front of a god.
Thank you for
Zach,
the
we
hug.
can hear you. No problem.
Cobalt has not moved this entire time.
If you need back scratches, I got good nails for back scratches.
I'm good. I have thousands of impure.
Now, some of them nails look infected. They look like they don't clean up.
What is a god threatened by something like that? You pegged me. You pegged me to be on a similar level as you. We are never on the same level.
No. I just find it common courtesy to have clean nails if you get back scratches.
This is happening. Can I slowly walk in?
Not a sense of hygiene.
What do you want to do, Deffa?
This is happening. Can I like walk to where I can at least talk to the centaur?
As you walk towards the direction, all four, Jack, Topaz, Sapphire, and Ruby, all stand between you and the beds. Did you need something?
Not the Power Rangers came through.
They appeared.
Mighty Morphin.
Them bitches came through. Shit, and two. Man.
Ruby
They are-
stands.
oh,
Ruby stands forward a little bit. Did you need something?
I think he wants his friend
Yeah.
off that table.
I was gonna see if my friend over there came here on her own will.
She did.
But I wasn't asking you.
Roll insight.
Oh my goodness, why is it ready on?
But yes, Thora, it wasn't a sense of like hygiene. It was more of a sense of just like respect.
The only thing that I care about is.
Nat
Hold on,
20.
I hear it. A nat 20.
Damn.
You can tell she's lying. But the centaur is very clearly almost drugged. Like there's some kind of magical influence where she's like really out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely say what I said and be like, I wasn't asking you.
Go ask her yourself. She's clearly like, she can't speak for herself right now. She's quite tired. Long journey.
And I'm supposed to trust you?
I'm not saying you have to, but what other option do you have, Sophia?
Ooh, the breeze.
Well,
It's the godly breed.
Well, I can tell my friend over there's a blah blah. Is a little under the influence. And knowing her, I don't think that she would have went around that path.
Your friend sought knowledge. Hence why she was sitting next to you at the table.
Excuse me.
She wanted knowledge, I swear. Topaz comes up. Yeah, she wanted the knowledge, bro.
I kind of try to make eyes at TT while she's over there clearly flirting with a guy. Just trying to get her to clue in that some shit finna happen.
Roll insight, another insight check, Deffa.
I look at Lucy. I'm like this. Mm-hmm.
I just kind of give you that "you ready" look.
Oh, I definitely failed. 5.
You believe him to be truthful, but you can definitely tell that if you make one wrong move, they're going to kill you. They're going to strike and kill you, all 4 of them. You can feel it.
I'm gonna say very sarcastically, I was like, I guess I'll have to believe you for now. And then turn around and walk the other direction.
Thorol confronts you. So you have a choice. You reject her, or I give you the same treatment that she gave us. Eye for an eye. You reject her influence and reject your vow that she tricked you and conned you into making. Or, as one of her, out of spite, I will need to chain you here to never see the light of day again, to be starved and tortured, just like she did me. Those are your options. What would you like to do? Or do you have other questions?
I still want to know about my friend over there.
Do you want the truth?
That's what I've been waiting for.
Topaz captured her. I haven't had a centaur quite a long time. The last time I tried to make one of my brood out of a centaur, it died quite quickly. I was hoping for a second chance.
Did you try both holes?
So you're
I
gonna
haven't
change
tried
her
any.
like you changed me, or
Potentially. I haven't gotten there yet.
What do you mean you haven't gotten there yet?
I haven't impregnated her yet. You guys interjected on my time.
That's really why I wanted to come. I wanted to see this. I want to be a witness of this.
Mm.
I'm a monk. We don't
Just-
get to see. We don't get the clap cheeks. So
guys, I know I just
I'm gonna side eye TT and
burned a
Lucy and
whole
be like,
orphanage, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm gonna side TT and Lucy and be like, really let this thing touch you?
I don't know if "let" was the word.
I've been touched by almost everything so far. So
It's the celibate monk.
I'll give you a couple minutes to decide. It's not quite a big ask. It's just saying I don't want her influence over me anymore. And then we move on. It's not hard. Think of how she treats you. I will be back. TT, he comes to you. Hello again. I will reward you for coming here to see me. In his hands, he has a necklace of sorts. I'll link you a picture in a minute. And he wraps it gently around your neck. As you turn into this beautiful gothic ball gown, and this gothic staff appears in your hands. I will reward you. Thank you for seeking me out. I now name you, instead of TT, you are the Diva of Twilight.
I kind of roll my eyes and I'm just like getting courted by Bill Cosby over here. Under my breath. Under my breath.
You said it under your hold on. Hold on, I got something for this. Hold on.
I can't help but notice the drug Sytera behind us.
She's not drugged. It's more magical of sort.
Yeah. Magical consent.
Yeah. Oh, it's a wonderful thing. He takes your hand and slides a ring on it, as you are on Lucy's hand. As you are filled with this overwhelming power, and you've got like double the muscle mass, and a suit of armor forms over you, with a demonic-looking great weapon of your choosing in your hand, and you feel overwhelmed with power. I will name you no longer Lucerian, though I do like Lucerian. I will name you the Heritor of Acne.
Hold on, I'm gonna get spelling on that. One second.
Heritor is a word.
Heritor. H-E-I.
Herald?
Wait. One
no. Heritor.
Okay. Spell that.
Heritor. Heritor.
And of acne?
Of agony. Like pain.
Agony. Okay.
Yeah. You are the Heritor of Agony.
So, you just giving out power-ups to everyone?
To you, my friends from another world. He looks to Defa. Oh, a huge, demonic-looking great shield appears in his hands. You can feel the power radiating from it as it's like drawing you in. Now, the last one. Do you reject her, or do you have any more questions for me?
What happens if I say I reject her?
I already told you. We treat you as we would her. We will imprison you here, torture you, experiment on you, just as she did to us. An eye for an eye. You'll never see the light of day again, just as she did to us. Think of it. What has she ever done for you?
Well, for starters, I've never seen her drug somebody and then try to impregnate them. For what reason again?
Seems to be
This
make another
world.
Colby.
To make more Kobe's, precisely. It's not out of pleasure. It's out of necessity. I don't want to do it.
Necessity for what?
This world is under attack. And we don't have the strength or the resources to defend ourselves. And by
who is
creating...
attacking?
He looks at you, conflicted. I made an oath not to say. I don't even know why I'm honoring these things anymore. I do have some sort of decency left in me, he says to himself. But without Agnasium, it is the one thing that shrouds us from it, for lack of a better word. And without Agnasia, without creating a new being, we will perish. Zafios doesn't see it the same way. She likes to live in La La Land, in Delulu Land. She's delusional, thinking that they'll figure it out. Mankind will be fine. They won't. We will all die.
We?
Not me. Not me. All of the creation will be gone.
What makes you so certain about that?
Are you questioning me? I'm a god.
Well, you guys disagree,
I tend
so
to do that a lot.
It's almost happened before.
all
That's
right.
how we're in this fucked up mess. She's
The only one who
delusional.
sounds delusional right now is you.
You better watch your tone with me. I'm giving you one final option.
I'm gonna die, guys. No, it's funny that
I give
can't
TT a
tell
look.
us
I think it's
what's
time to get up.
attacking because you made an oath.
I'm over here looking at my dress.
I did.
I'm like picking it up.
You can't break the oath because you have decency, you say?
I can. I choose not to.
Understand the predicament I'm in.
I do. But you know what? I keep telling you, but you don't listen. Not the greatest personality trait to begin with. You have this oath. You were tricked into it.
How do
She
I know I'm not
used
just
you.
gonna get tricked into another one?
You don't. But I don't disrespect you and make you feel less than. I don't magically take away your powers because you think that your ideas are different than her. It's a matter of
Oh.
time before. You remember the priestess that you
That she
guys
magically-
encountered?
Oh, that you turned into a demon that
I
devoured
did
the town?
not turn into a demon.
I'm gonna
Zafios
side
killed
eye.
her. What?
I'm gonna side eye Ruby whenever I say that.
Ruby did turn her into a demon after Zafios had killed her. You don't even know how the world works. Zafios had killed her because she didn't agree with her ideals. Perhaps your battle with Timothel and with Sapphire illuminated that to you?
What if
Do you
I
not
don't agree with
recall?
your ideals either?
I grant you free will. You can do whatever you want. That's what I believe in. As long as you don't get captured by her, you're free to do anything. But you can't be aligned with her. Because if you do, you'll only be dooming this world to her delusional plan.
But I don't even know what's happening. Because you refuse to tell us.
I have told you. It's
But
not
what's
difficult.
attacking?
I told you. It. You have a choice. All it takes is for you to renounce her. Or do you want to suffer the same fate as the priestess when she finds out that you're here? Do you think that she's going to let you just travel into the land of darkness and have nothing happen? There's no influence of her here. What do you think? You can't even be around dark magic without her going off, can you? What do you think that's going to happen when you leave? She can't hear now. But do you think that she's just going to think that you came here of goodwill and good fortune? I mean, should you even escape after I imprison you? I mean, you think she'll believe you? That's almost comical. It's your choice. Do you wish to reject her? Or not?
I'm still looking at this dress. And I just having flashbacks of the Kinsey dress.
I'm kind of looking down at my hands, just kind of like, huh. Like, at least he gets a choice.
Excuse me, Thorol?
Yes.
Could you maybe make the dress something a little bit, battle friendly?
When the time comes. There's no need for fighting today.
Or traditional?
He gives you a look that screams, you better be grateful.
I am very grateful. I like to stay true to my heritage too.
You have no heritage. You aren't from here. You don't even know where you're from.
True statement.
True statement. Now, back to the task at hand. Do you renounce her?
Can I like look at my shield and just like drop it in front of him? Keep your magic away from me.
Keep what?
Your magic away from me. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered. Oh my god.
You don't want my magic?
I'm
I
just
see that you've
staring
dropped your
daggers
shield.
at TT.
I'm still Kinsey.
You don't have to take my magic. At all. You just need to renounce your oath.
You know, you're right. She does watch everything we do. She's always in my head, always complaining about dark magic.
She is.
And I've heard terrible, terrible things.
About her. Or about me.
But one thing is I don't take people. She doesn't take people and drug them and force them to carry their children.
If it was the difference between this or the end of the world, what would you do? Let it all end? Let everyone just die?
Do you have
What
to
would you
take
do?
people by force?
Yes. I am not allowed to leave here. Because remember, I'm trapped here. So she can have free will for her and creating this world. It's whatever she wants to turn it into. To manipulate people, even you. But you're too blind, arrogant to see. Even yet, her influence is so deep on you, you can't even see the reason. It's sitting right in front of you. I'm offering you freedom. Something you won't get from her. But yes, did I drug them? No, I used magic spells. It comes with the territory. Do I do this out of necessity? Yes. For if we do not figure out a way to create a stronger being, we will die.
What again? What makes you
Keep
so certain
saying
of
that you
that?
need a
Like,
stronger being.
We
But
do.
why do you need the stronger being? And if you say it again,
I look at Lucy with that if. I'm like, bitch.
I shoot a look over at Hermes, it's just like, damn, we finna really do this.
Harry about
It
to
is-
do this shit.
Do you want the truth?
I think we've all been waiting for that.
If I tell you it, you will defy her. Do we have a deal? I'm waiting.
So he can't get answers unless he promises to.
I'm breaking my oath and telling some of the truth. Are you going to break yours?
An eye for an eye, huh?
And I'll release your centaur to Cobalt's custody.
Oh,
Do we have a deal?
Are we supposed to be in Cobalt's custody? Just a question. Never mind. I'll ask that in a minute.
Do we have a deal? Yes or no? Truth and your centaur friend. Today.
Today, Junior.
Don't. Sorry, I'm stressed. Sure, but you go first.
He releases the chains on the centaur. Tauren is starting to come back to as the magic is being dispelled on her. I held up my half of the bargain. Now you take yours, and I'll tell you the truth.
And I just like go over and lead her out away from that area back towards us.
Mm-hmm. Zach, can you let Rosie out?
Come on, Tarn. Looks like you've had quite the trip.
Tauren's like gonna be in the middle of all of this, right? Like right next to the door.
Yes, there's not really a door.
What do you mean by
Remember,
that?
we poofed
You
into this
poofed
thing.
in here. You poofed into here.
There is no door.
Is there an exit in the room?
You'd have to roll perception.
I'm rolling it.
Come on,
Also,
that
we have to
20.
move fast. We'll also have to run fast enough to cover half a football field.
19, I believe.
You do not see an exit. You just see walls. Renounce
check
your
on-
pact with Zaphias. Your friend is fine.
And I'm supposed to believe you?
Torin, roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, hell.
You mean Hermes?
And no,
No.
Torin.
Alright.
Oh,
When you muted.
Oh, we
No,
can't
we
hear you.
can't hear you.
Oh. Hello?
Rosie,
No.
No, we
Rosie.
can't hear you. 1 second. Okay.
Rosie, come here.
Is Torn on a phone?
Rosie, come here.
Oh, 1 second.
Hey.
She said wait.
Duff, is she on her phone? Or is she...
I believe so.
She might have to give Discord the permissions to use her microphone.
Well, she was on it the other... Hello?
Hello.
there we go.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to roll 1d20 plus your charisma saving throw.
Exclamation point before the roll.
No.
No.
Before 1.
You
It
have to
looks like
type out
this.
roll.
Yeah, you have to go exclamation point, roll.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just get rid of that dash that he put in front. Usually we copy our first roll. That way you can just paste it for whatever rolls we do after.
Oh, plus your modifier or your saving throw for your wisdom.
Charisma.
Constitution.
Oh,
Charisma.
Constitution?
Charisma.
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 We all confused.
Ooh, a girl about to get charmed.
Should I do it again?
No.
No.
Do you see a tab where it says like Constitution saving throws?
Look at your
Or
character
like
sheet.
saving throws? What is she using, Devin? What are you using?
She didn't say my biome, I believe.
Or do you know what your charisma
She wrote
score
everything
is?
down.
Because if you know what your charisma score is, we can go off that too.
Mm.
Let me see, my love. It's on the app that we all did together.
I'm trying to find like the. Sorry, I'm on like 2 things, so I can.
It's the 5th edition character sheet.
Okay. Yep.
And then you should see a square that says charisma, and it has a save. Add that to your roll.
I gotta sneeze.
Okay.
Ooh, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna boo on myself.
Okay.
Well,
So it's a. Or charisma. Yeah.
Charisma plus your saving throw.
So if she has 10, then it would be 0.
Okay, yeah.
So it'd be 3. Torin comes over to you, and she says she appears perfectly back into sound mind. At least that's what she appears to you. And tells you, "Oh, thank you. I don't know what happened. I was I found this guy and I told him that I wanted to go to the land of darkness, and he said he would bring me here. And the next thing I know, I was here, and I'm waking up. Yeah, it's kind of hazy, but I did want to come here.
Oh,
It's good to see you guys. It's kind of weird seeing you here, but it's good to see you guys.
I'm still skeptical as ever.
Yeah, I'm allowed to be skeptical, right? Because first off, when we met,
roll insight.
That's what, wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Fuck.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You believe her to be truthful. You believe this to be her.
I didn't get it if he didn't get it.
I disagree.
But your character has to believe it. You rolled. You are convinced it's her speaking. You can't tell if there's any influence.
You wanted to come here?
I
Why
did.
You want to come here?
I was so curious after you guys said that you were gonna come to the land of darkness. I was just so curious. But
And
so
how did you end up here? And I kind of look around where we are.
Strapped to the table.
I went to the club afterwards, and I was looking for you guys, and I met that guy. She points to Topaz, and he just seemed so nice. And he's like, I can give you an escort here, just like go to sleep, and then when you wake up, like you'll be here. It's like it's a little bit of a travel, but like I'll take you there. And so I was like, that sounds great.
Oh God.
Sure. And ultimately I'm down for a good time, and I really, when you guys talked about it, it just really made me feel like I wanted to go. And I'm sorry I didn't wait for you guys, but I mean, he was giving me like a free pass here. I didn't know how the logistics of everything, but I really wanted to come here.
So how many drinks in were you when you met him?
I was completely sober.
Oh.
Just kidding. I was like 3 drinks in. But that's besides the point. I really wanted to be here. I heard him out. I can't believe that how I forgot. He told me he could give me all this power, that all of what I knew was wrong about the world, and he was right. He told me that the world that I knew was a lie, because Zaphias said that that Thorol didn't exist, but here he is. He's right there. He's right there in the flesh. He's lying to us. This is totally that totally makes sense.
Yeah. And did they tell you what they were gonna do to you?
What do you mean?
Do you know why you were sleeping on that table?
I don't know. I'm just here. I'm glad to be back with you guys and help in any way I can.
Daddy Cosby over there had some plans for you.
Who's Daddy Cosby?
Torin, I want you to look at Colby.
She looks at him.
Do you want that as your child?
Oh God.
I've always wanted to be a mother.
Said, look at him. You want that?
I would love that.
You.
I would love that. I would love to be a mother. You see, she's open to the idea. He walks over to her. Would you like to be impregnated by me? Oh my God, you're Thorol, aren't you? Oh my God, I would be so honored. Oh my God, that's awesome. Like, I would get to carry one of your kids.
Magic on her?
If you do it,
like, I have the spell.
He would know that you're casting it.
I mean, I have been trying to get the answer if this guy's Bill Cosby or not. So I feel like
yeah, you can detect magic if you want.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. You casting it?
Yeah.
You take 20 psychic damage as you are overwhelmed by the amount of agonasium in the area. It's like it's impenetrating your head, and you get a splitting headache. All you can feel anywhere around you is just incredibly strong, the strongest magic you've ever felt in your entire life.
I reach in my pocket and just pull out my joint and give it a light real quick. I'm assuming I can still do my fire tricks. And
Yeah.
hey, Hermes, I ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. I ain't never been hit by magic that hard in my life.
Can I ask Lucy what he was trying to cast?
Yeah, well, I was trying to see what kind of if Bill Cosby still has some magic on her. And the return answer was a lot of damage.
Bill Cosby person is.
Oh, don't worry. He's a hilarious individual, actually. You would love him.
I know. I would really love him. Torrin says.
Yeah. That there was a backlash when I tried to see if anything was there. I'm just letting you know, Hermes.
So I kind of just like joined in like halfway through. Why is Eli speaking for Torrin?
She's currently being. They don't know. They failed the check for insight to see if it's true or not.
But I just cast detect magic
control.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Lucerian casts magic, and he's being psychically like extremely nailed by all the agonasium.
I'm literally smoking a joint to bear with the pain right now.
Yeah, no, I was here for that part. I just didn't know why you were speaking for Torrin when hi Torrin, I see you.
She's under mind control.
Well,
but they don't know. They think that she's fine.
Cobalt's knees are starting to hurt. He has not moved from that kneeling spot.
No. So, what more proof do you need? Moo Cowboy, or whatever they called you. Moo Me, Moo Mo, Moo Moo, Moo Man.
Moo Man.
I'm gonna like whisper under my. Cobalt's gonna whisper under his breath. Bullman, just do it. If you want to, I want to know what's going on just as much as you do.
Don't you want the truth? All you have to do is reject her. I need an answer.
While I'm leading Tarn away still, I'm just kind of like, hey, maybe we should, before you commit to that breathing thing, you should probably get some water in your system or something. Think this over for the next few days. Just kind of whispering to her, just like, hey, maybe we hold off on this.
Where's
he's kind of cute.
And Liliana?
Liliana, they're there. They're behind you guys.
Let's see how cute he is after we get you some water.
They are both bowed. they're next to Cobalt, bowed. They're not even making eye contact.
Because they like him, right?
Yes.
Or they're mind controlled. It's up to you.
I'm not checking again. That shit hurt.
I want to test out my new what comes with the staff.
Patience. We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
Cobalt like stands up and just is still looking down though.
He's unfazed. I want an answer.
Hermes.
I don't want it, y'all. I don't want to break my oath.
Don't you want the truth? You've been asking me this whole entire journey up for the truth, and I couldn't give it to you. Now the one person who can give it to you, you refuse to just break away from the person who controls you. Who's let you down?
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Who?
Deffa.
Let's also not forget that bitch left you in the darkness with no powers.
Multiple times.
Wisdom or charisma? I forgot what you said.
Charisma.
They're both 5 anyway. 12.
You hear Zaphias's voice in your head. I don't want you anymore. You have defied
It don't help that his camera just
for the
glitched out.
final
It really?
time.
That was wild.
Zapia's coming for you for real, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want the truth?
Gotta love abandonment issues.
Fine.
As the
Say
king
it.
of abandonment.
Repeat after me. I, Hermes Hornthal,
I, Hermes Hornthal,
reject thy vows to Zaphias.
reject thy vows to Zaphias.
Of my own free will.
On my
I look
own.
at
free
Lucy
will.
like, girl.
Forever and always.
Forever and always.
You feel this like weight lifted off your shoulders. As you hear it, you have like a new mental clarity in your head. You didn't realize you had so much static noise in your head until you rejected the vow. Here. He puts 2 earrings on your ears. They're purple gemstone like earrings. You get a massive suit of armor, and the shield appears in your hands. It's called a Feldegriff. There's your truth.
All the Feldegriff.
You're gonna send me the stats for all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Feldegriff. So
A
can
Feldegriff?
you...
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was Zach reacting, not I know what a Feldegriff is.
Well, Lucy goes, what the fuck's a Feldegriff?
Cobalt doesn't know.
Zach knows what a
But-
Feldegriff is.
Yeah,
And-
Cobalt doesn't know, but I do.
And Deffa should know what a Feldegriff is, and Katrina should know what a Feldegriff is. It's an ender of worlds.
Oh.
He puts in front of you an image of a purple winged hippo.
Not the Feld.
Not.
I remember that bitch.
Oh my god. You
Oh, it
bastard.
literally went full circle.
Uh-huh.
You bastard. I understand things now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your prior campaign when you let the Feldegriff go.
And we were on a journey to look for what?
Oh, the music on.
Look for knowledge.
Not look for
Yep.
knowledge. We were there to look for knowledge. Sorry, not just look for knowledge. We looked for knowledge where? Where did we go to look for knowledge?
Oh hell, bitch.
Yeah. I feel
Uh-huh.
like, can I say? Is it okay if I say it, or do you want to say it, Eli?
No, they have to put 2 and 2 together themselves.
That was the second time we went. So the Felder. Oh bitch.
Oh my god, you bitch!
Mhm.
Wait.
So a Feldegriff got turned into a suit of armor?
No.
No. The Feldegriff is what's gonna end the world.
It's what's gonna end the world.
So they had a campaign. Everyone, so this is just for your knowledge. What they're like, oh my god, about the campaign before this is they were these people. They were this kind of race of people that whenever a world was going to end, they kind of went and documented the end of the world, the end of the
Wait,
realm. And so
wait.
one of the realms that one of the realms that they had visited, it was this society that everyone had worshipped this thing called the Felder. They made a Feldegriff. They made the perfect society. They made the perfect world, and they had no more wants. They had no more desires and everything. And so when they were sated for so long, um, they basically said, we want this thing to usher us. They learned immortality, and they wanted them to die. Like they wanted a peaceful death. So they made the most kindest, gentlest of beasts, this winged, beautiful, cutie little I'll send you guys a picture.
Please send a picture. Oh my god.
It's so cute, but that bitch is
So
dangerous.
cute.
Yeah, so they created this thing called the Feldegriff. Let me get a good picture.
So were we sent here to document the end of the world?
No.
Hold on, I think I
Wait.
still got it.
Wait. I think I figured it out.
Campaign.
I think I figured it out. I'm gonna let them figure it out, but I think I figured it out.
So it's a cute little winged hippo.
That is not the picture you used last time.
I can't find the picture I used last time.
I got it.
Oh, I found it. Copy image. Here we go.
It's so cute.
He's just doing his best.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's the Feldegriff. So this world, the campaign, they went to the world, and watching it die as its last of its people were being sacrificed to the Feldegriff, and the party had the choice to kill the Feldegriff or let it live, and this abomination of a creature, and the party chose last minute to save the Feldegriff and not kill it. So the Feldegriff is a destroyer of worlds, so it grants people the gentlest end. It instills agony into people, and just it instills despair and depression of like everything is hopeless. I can just end this right now. It'll be okay, and it won't be painful. You can just meet oblivion. It's okay. It's okay. You'll just die.
It
It's
dreads
okay.
them into its stomach.
Yes, it dreads them, and it kills them without pain, without suffering. They just poof. And
they got swallowed. They got
Yes.
swallowed in dread.
But it's what they wanted.
But it's what they wanted. Everyone wanted to be killed by the Feldegriff because they had this perfect life without no sorrow. They had nothing to live for anymore. Life was
Why
boring.
you go over this? I really have to pee.
Yeah, you can go pee. So agonasium is the only thing that shields from the influence of the Feldegriff.
And that's why he's so certain that it'll end if we don't keep doing it.
Yes. I should have probably said that while Death is still here. But yeah, that's why he's so hell-bent on finding Spawn and tainting people with agonasium, because it doesn't matter that they're monsters. They can resist the Feldegriff. Big plot point.
So wait, so when you say it's the Feldegriff after you put the earrings on, what were you?
He was just telling him the truth.
The truth of what
okay. I took it as like you were saying the items that he was. Okay, I get it now.
No, no. He's telling him, you want the answer. The answer is the Feldegriff. So he kind of explains that Thorol doesn't know anything about how the Feldegriff was made or anything, just that the Feldegriff is coming, and it makes people feel this existential dread, and the only way to resist is with agonasium.
And out of
And
campaign, we had an idea of what the Feldergriff was because we fought it before as our old characters, which I feel has something to do with this one. Rosie, get off my mouse, please.
Good
And
insight.
I think I figured something out, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because I want to see if the others can think of it.
So, Defa,
Rosie.
Defa.
I
Hello,
think the headphones
Defa.
off.
He does not have
Defa.
headphones on.
So what
Okay,
you
I'm back.
missed, Defa, what you missed is that he explains to you guys that the only way to resist the Feldergriff's influence, to want to kill yourself, is by agonasium. So that's the only way to shield yourself from its influence. So that's why he's doing this and impregnating people against it. Well, because they have to figure out how to use agonasium if they're ever going to beat the Feldergriff. Do you think me a monster still? Or do you understand? She would have you suffer it. She's delusional. She thinks that there's another way outside of the agonasium, and the more that you delve into Seraphisium and Elavivium, the more you can be corrupted by its influence. Agonasium is the only way, and we have to find a way forward. We have to figure it out every time that there's a new person born. We can figure it out, and potentially that one right there, he points to Tifiana, perhaps she has the way because we need to figure out how this works without turning everyone into Imperius.
Wait a second. I'm gonna turn my head. I thought kids can't be born at the moment.
They can't. But we'll figure out what happened.
Well, we've
something with
kind
that.
of seen what happens.
Well, what happens?
Well, there was a
Neither
Krene that got
survived,
sealed.
really.
Like, well,
What about Karene?
well, there was a Krene that got sealed, and then babies were stillborn.
Sealed? Sealed by whom? Jocelyn?
No. You could say he was your brother.
I don't
From
have
another,
any sibling.
from another
Your
mother.
equal.
Varia.
Someone in the similar. Hey, bingo.
Bingo.
God damn it. He looks at Tifiana. I'm glad you're here, and I hope your soul is what we need to take down the Feldergriff. You will be in my comfort. He gets out his hand as she holds her hand in his hand, and my teaching. For I believe you are the chosen to save us. At least right now. We were close. We were very close with Absalom. We were very close. We haven't been able to replicate that.
With who?
With Absalom.
Oh.
We were close, but not quite there. This one. And then, once we figure it out, we can simply make copies and procreate the world with that DNA. Or we could just make copies in itself. Agonasium could do wonderful things. He goes like this, as he hits both Tiffy and Illy with Agonasium. They are like unfazed as they split into two. And now there's two Ilyanas, two Tifianas. It's powerful magic.
Fuck?
It's powerful magic.
That was kind of lit.
Double the illy? I'm not gonna lie, this might be kind of nice.
They look at each other and they're doing like one of these, holding their hands up against each other. I don't know who the blonde one is. We'll take her too. She must be useful in some way. She's here after all. Now, what other questions do you have?
Um,
Well, you wanted us here. Why is that?
To protect you from Zaphias. The equipment that I gave you that you bear, if anything happens, you can teleport back here to my sanctuary safely, away from her grasp. And I give you power to be able to fight her. She will take you like she did the others to try to keep this world going and afloat when it is on the verge of collapse for more than just the Feldgriff. But that's also a whole separate issue that's very complicated to explain. But the most pressing matter is the Feldgriff.
could it be somehow sealed? If you guys were able to seal Zop or seal Varius away, could you possibly seal the Theldegriff away?
Potentially. But I don't know. We don't necessarily know the energy of Feldgriff. It's foreign to us. We frequent Agonasium, Seraphisium, Elevivium, even dabble with the Nuwa. But those energies are foreign to us. We've never seen anything like it, so therefore we don't know how our magics react to it, except it seemed to be quite impervious last time. Hence Sytera. Sytera is a hiding place from the Feldgriff.
Okay,
Hiding
I have
place?
Sytera.
So why are we here?
I
Like
have a
not
question.
here,
I
but
don't know.
I have a question, but I don't know if I can ask it as me or Cobalt.
Can you ask it in private chat, please? Thank you. Okay.
so
Well,
you don't know
that'll
why
make
we're
sense
in this
on
world
why.
either.
I don't. But I know the last time that people came in here, Zaphios was using their soul energy to keep this world, this dimension, this realm
Our hiding place.
going. Yes, from the Feldgriff. It's biding us time until the Feldgriff comes.
So we were here as sacrifices.
1 second. What did you say?
So we're here as sacrifices.
I don't know. I don't talk to her. I don't know everything she does. I have a good idea of how to get from point A to point B, but I don't have everything.
Well, that'll make sense on why even the Krene couldn't figure out how or why we got here.
I don't know. There's a credit in place to make sure that no one could get in. So I don't know how you got in.
Yeah, she was pretty
I know
upset
that you
about
guys
that.
died the first time. Yes.
Yeah,
But I
she
suspect
doesn't.
Zaphias's influence. She can't. That credit just can't work without Zaphias's direct influence. So she had to have some point mucked with that a little bit to allow that to happen. I worry that the last ones that got cut, they're running out of life energy.
Yikes.
That must be why she said save her champion.
Hmm. What other questions do you have?
So, the Krenes call you guys masters. Is there like
Is there
certain
what?
Krene with certain like certain one of you guys? So, like, does Zaphias have her own sect? And you
No.
have your. So it's just like a collective.
Somewhat. We all have different, how do you say? We have different pull on some of them. Some of them are more attuned to us than others, but all of us, they all answer to us in some way, shape, or form. But right now, there's not very many other people to answer to outside of Zaphias, because both I, Thoro, and Varius were sealed away.
Poop.
Do you have any other question?
What would happen if all three gods were to perish?
We can't die.
So even
You
if
could die,
so
but
even if
that's
the happy hippo comes, you guys will survive.
yes,
But what's a god without its people?
exactly. We'd have to start over, rebuild everything, on a land where the hippo will be sitting here for eternity trying to convince us to die too, which weren't affected by it, of course. But the hippo naturally is not a violent creature, but we don't know how to destroy it.
You said your magic doesn't work on it. Maybe it's just got a tough hide.
I don't know.
Did we
All we know is
die by the
Agonaz
hippo?
war. Can you die by the hippo? Yes.
That's not
You
what I
could die.
asked. I'm out of character. Like, did our characters die by the hippo?
Did your
No.
characters die by the hippo? No. Your
No.
characters in the last campaign did not. You let the hippo free.
Talking about, wait, what?
Yeah, in the last one, I was the last one standing.
Because
I
we
did two
died
attacks.
before we came to this world.
So you died. You were incarnated here in the beginning by what's his face's nephew, Essa, who's on the council of the empire. He summoned you here with a stone, and you were in different bodies. You had different personalities. You had different everything, and
No?
he tried to sacrifice you to Varius, and oh, okay. And so that night that you guys were resurrected and you saw the resurrection of Varius, you weren't sacrificed, but Cereza came and killed you. And then when she killed you, your soul was put back up into the world, and that's when Jack and them found you, as you guys were being reincarnated onto the world because you couldn't die, truly die. There's nowhere for your soul to go. So you guys got remade. But yes. Any other questions?
I guess did you have to turn me into a drow?
Yes, I did.
How do we play in this chess game?
How do you play? What piece do you fall on the board? Well, I give you free reign. My only request is that you don't inhibit my workings in the world. I would ask that you would try to help me in my cause, to try to figure out how to harness Agnasium and defeat the Veldegriff. But essentially, outside of that, I give you free will. If you get into trouble, you are to come back here. You are not to get captured by Zophios in any way. Is that understood?
There's no way to seal Zophios?
Not that we know of. Perhaps you could do some research on that for me. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, wouldn't it be better if we
Well,
could seal that, do something about that Feldegriff?
It would, but we've tried sealing it in the past and that didn't work. Again, our magics aren't the greatest against it. Hence why Sytera, hence why we have it. Hence why this world exists, because we're hiding from it.
I mean,
It's a
So
matter
where
of
do we
time.
start with harnessing?
With harnessing what? I've been trying to figure this out for thousands of years.
I mean, what
The
if we
brood.
gave
Why
it
do you
something
have
it could eat that could
you have no first step?
The first steps are creating my brood. My brood are extremely resistant to Agnasium's effects. You see, it creates they are resistant and they don't turn. All they do is turn into drow. Now we've kind of replicated that with, he points to the drow that's sitting on the bench. With some people, we're allowed to change their soul to mimic that. Not fully, but they are resistant to the effects of Agonasium. We just can't mimic that in everybody. But even then, that's still not good enough because they're tainted in some people's. But yes, I had to. For Zophios would constantly have ever-living grasp on you against your will. She caught you amidst your descent into this world and tainted your soul, Lucerian, always watching through you. Feels dirty, doesn't it?
Just wish she
You think you
spoke
could?
proper English.
Do you think you could use it to forge a weapon?
Use what?
How do you say it?
Oh,
Agonize.
I can wield Agonasium greater than anyone. Well, I'm a god, remember? I am the god of Agonasium.
You know, all you gods love to say that you're gods. Every single one of you.
Wouldn't you like to be that too one day? But alas,
I
you
don't
just
know.
have
That's a lot of
interesting,
responsibility.
weird little souls, the three of you.
No, living forever sounds a little scary.
It is. Now, the true matter, Cobalt, good son.
Cobalt
You
looks
were
up.
given clear instruction. You were to bring all of them back. It's my understanding that you're missing one.
But Father,
It's,
I was able to bring back what
are
I
you
could
missing
back.
one? Oh, so you brought back 3 of the 4.
Yes. In all, the
Huh.
mission was a success.
All in all, the mission was not a success. You left one in the clutches of Boltok.
We don't know what happened to Eloquist.
You
I
did know
just
what happened.
slapped my forehead.
I do the same thing. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, apparently you don't. I do. She's in the clutches of Boltok being experimented on as we speak. I can't do anything myself, getting her out, because I'm stuck here. Do you think
Well,
it worthy? Do you think you're worthy to sit in front of me and calm yourself? Do you think you're worthy to sit there in front of me and say that your mission was a success?
yes, I am worthy. I am a child of you. I am.
Look at me!
I'm so
I
sorry.
have lived. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. My sister, it got abandoned at work. I had to go get my other sister.
You're good. Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your life. I have broken bread with you. I have grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcome death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting, too weak and feeble to serve as stewards of any realm. You could never be worthy and entrusted with my legacy. You hear a booming voice, our legacy. The room fills with light as as Defa, the angel-like creature, um, floats down from the sky. This is the same angel creature that you saw um, that dispelled all of the swarm that was attacking you. Varius Thora looks up and says, "Ah, Varius." Varius is just cut deep his body. I'm going to show you a picture of him. 1
You
second.
said Varius?
He called him Varius. Yes, he was the angel creature. He looks like this.
I'm guessing you got your stone back.
He takes a look at Ren and he's going back and forth between Ren, Kobe, Ileana. Go, they our mistakes. For we who know perfection, these blasphemed souls in the shattered world are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives they exalt are simply pale imitation, utterly devoid of meaning. They do better as empty husks, nothing more. You are all kind of roll a wisdom saving throw.
Um, 15.
16.
8.
1 second. 12.
All of you are kind of stuck in fear. You're not like fearing as in running away, but you're kind of like paralyzed in fear. You can feel the pressure of the room. It's like nothing you've ever felt before. The presence of these two god figures. The floor is kind of cracking underneath them. Varius kind of walks over. I'm not here to argue, fight, or kick up the past, he began with a different ambition in his tone than his sneering comments before. I'm here on business. Thorol, I'm hoping to form a path of mutual cooperation, at least for now. The words mutual cooperation echo within most of your heads. Where have you heard those words before? They sound eerily familiar. A truce of sorts? Thorol spat backward with fire in his voice. Why would you want a truce with me? After all this time, I think it is clear that our ideals do not align. While you may think we do not align, I ask for mutual cooperation. Varius explains calmly. We do not have to be enemies in this. After all, I am the one that is responsible for the safety and salvation of these wards that was presented to you. They would have been killed by Cereza, Timothel, swarms of Impurus, or worse, captured by Zaphias. It was not your brood that saved them, it was me. Think of it. A
Has
peace
been
offer.
quite helpful.
Thank you. You would seek to destroy everything. Our world, Thor replied. There is no cooperation in that. While you are correct, old friend, sneered Varius, I do wish to destroy this impotent world. But we both know that I can't do that. Not in the state that I am presently. Which is why I should simply end this now, and we can figure out the consequences of your departure at a later time. Thorol spat, summoning a giant greatsword, made a shadow into his hands. After all I've done for you, I prevented her from getting your otherworlders. I've saved the entirety of your brood. He points to the to Kobe and the first brood. Empowered your champion to use Agonasium in a way that these other mistakes could never understand. I have been ushering your cause while you sit here impotent in a castle for thousands of years. He quickly contained himself. I simply ask for mutual cooperation. One victim of Zaphias' torture to another. And to think I was going to destroy that barrier for you. He kind of looks with a giddy look to his face. You what? Stopped Thorol, his emotion completely changing. You know of a way. The amount of Seraphisium that would take. Only she could do that. Let's not be stupid. You see, my friend. Varius chuckles, with almost a gloating feel. While you had me crystallized, I kept siphoning both your Agonasium and her Seraphisium. While my powers are not totally at your level yet, they're slowly getting there. He began swapping his angel form with his drow form back to his human form repeatedly over and over. Flick, 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 flick. That's what hundreds of years of exposure does. He turned back into his angel form. I can end this all today. The thousands of years. I can give you freedom. All I ask is this one moment of pure mutual cooperation. Thorol's face was clearly trying to hide the excitement of thousands of years of being imprisoned and finally maybe having a chance of being free. What do you want in return? I will support your cause against Zaphias in my own way, which does involve destroying the barrier to Agaron. Varius began. Let's say I want to see what you can do to defeat her. I, for one, am angry of what she did to us. Think of it. You guys trapped me, then she trapped you. Simple. We're both victims of this story.
And then maybe you can find some ladies to breed without the influence of magic.
What he said. He's full of bright ideas. I think he's quite good. He doesn't look the same as the last time I saw him, but the soul still smells the same.
Yeah, consent's kind of touch and go here.
Yeah. I'm not familiar. Haven't been around here in thousands of years myself. But I think this world does need to go. But who says it can't drown in a sea of darkness on the way out? Maybe you're right. The time being crystallized made me think, maybe Thorol's right. Maybe we do need to figure out how to harness the Agonasium. You never really had a chance, did you? Thorol looks like about to be crying. Varius puts his hand on his shoulder. All I ask is a simple favor. He whispers in his ear, outside of your guys' earshot. We've never done that before. Sorry, we've never done that before. Thorol looks to him. Mm-hmm. And one more after I kill him. Understood. It doesn't really make any sense, but I guess. I don't have enough power myself to bring back the dead, which is why I need you. But I can destroy the barrier if we have an agreement. Hold on. I gotta cue up music. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, why are you gonna come like that?
Okay. Thor looks down. I agree. Let's do it. Varius turns to TT and the other two otherworlders. I just need to borrow you for a moment. He encases you three into thick prisms of crystal. You guys begin to float in the air, TT, Luceri, and Hermes. And you begin to be connected to the back of his wings with spiritual energy.
For 2 hours,
and
I'm trying these and seeing if this will work. If not, then I have only got 2 hours right here.
Hold on. So the energy starts flowing into him as Hermes and Lucy and TT are starting to moan as their energy is being drained. He looks forward, gathers light into his hands. You hear a blinding as a screeching noise as he showers light forward as the barrier erupts against the barrier, and the barrier shatters into hundreds of pieces.
I love Jupiter.
You've done it! Screams Thorol. You've done it! Let us rain endless night over the world! Oh, yes! Let's begin a harrowing. We'll summon everybody. We'll do it. He starts having a breakdown. remember our promise. Varia says as he departs from the scene. He turns to the first brood, who they're all clapping and everyone's enjoying. It's beautiful. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, we gotta rally the forces, Ruby says, as she begins to float forward. The room kind of dissipates around you as it turns into this balcony that oversees the entirety of Agaron. You start seeing scurrying people afoot, all different kinds of monsters and drow. They're all coming out from the ruins. And Thorol turns to the first brood. You guys, fast. We're going to attack Norn Torum. They're all there right now for the Olympiad. We'll get so many infected people with Agonasium. And we'll swallow them in a sea of darkness. They won't even know what hit them. I'm going to send you guys first. You guys are going to block their teleportation abilities. That way no one can go in or out. It'll be beautiful. Go. The four of them go up to the edge of the balcony and disappear into puffs of black smoke and are gone. Now we shall begin. At this point, Torin, you are released from the spell as his eyes glow even more purple. Cobalt, make a charisma saving throw. Everyone, you see him. Cobalt, make your throw, please. All you look back, and there's hundreds of thousands of Impurus, all with the same glow in their eyes, like he has.
6.
Okay. Cobalt, you feel this very strong urge, like you are also being possessed by him. You see hundreds of thousands of flying monsters in the air. You see darkness just encroaching over the skies, heading to a town off in the distance. You see Thor at the edge of the thing. Go! Now! We harrow! Get them all! You see all the monsters flooding like a whole swarm of ants from Agaron as they're starting to move towards Norn Torum to attack the world. Thorol turns to you guys. I give you free reign. You can attack with us if you want. You can do whatever you want. But right now, I have a whole army to attack. And to finally get justice. It will be served and I will tear apart Zaphios' creation. They won't know what hit them. Maybe I am a megalomaniacal nightmare, like they say I am. But I'll kill them all. I'll turn them all into Impurus and save our world. Everyone will be saved. Varius thinks he's going to bring back our friends, our families, and our loved ones. Well, we will have to do that. Because I'll save them all. I'll infect them all. May this world have an everlasting night. The world keeps getting darker and darker all around you. He brings up a crystal ball, and he's slamming darkness, and you see visions of huge squid creatures appearing in brine holes. The volcanoes turning into monsters and exploding on people in Umbrea. I'll just kill them all. I won't kill them all. I'll infect them all. Infect, not kill. It feels good. It feels very good. He turns back to you. Like I said, you have free will. It's time for me to take on the world. He stands forward and starts levitating in the air as just huge clouds of Agonasium are being pumped into the world. You see like darkness kind of distorting everything in the world as you all have effectively doomed the world to be surrounded by his darkness. He kind of fades away in front of you. Torin, you come back to you're back with it. And Valendria, you kind of get up, and you are free from his spell in your new drow form. All you see is carnage, and you hear the screams, even though they're miles and miles away. You hear the screams of the people in Norn Forum as they're being assaulted, killed, and infected with agonasium. TT and Lucy and Haramis, you are released from your crystalline prison, but you have lost about 2 constitution points permanently.
Hey.
As part of your soul was ripped out and used as energy to break the barrier. We'll do 1 constitution point. You guys will be lowered by 1 constitution point. Now, Tales of Sytera has appeared across your screens, and you have completed the prologue. The campaign now truly starts. Ta-da. You are free to do whatever you want, wherever you want. Kobe, you find a handwritten note in your hand, instructing you that you are supposed to protect Valendria, as the spawn is currently growing inside of her. So he wants to see what's going to happen now with that spawn, but you are to protect Valendria. But he has essentially given you guys free will. Again, both Torin and Valendria, you're now coming back to your senses. And Ileana and Tifiana are kind of looking around, and their clones, you realize, are gone as they went to go join the fight against everyone in the world. They kind of look at you and they say, I think we need a minute to process all of this.
I hand
Ileana looks
Torin some
down.
water, and I'm just like, he's still that cute?
No. What the hell just happened?
What's a
What?
Valendria?
Wait, who's cute? Who did I say was cute?
You were about to have a baby daddy real soon.
I don't want kids. What are you talking about?
I think she's back, Hermes.
I don't want kids. So what's
Okay.
going on?
So I have a note here. What's a Valendria, and how am I supposed to protect it?
The hell am I supposed to know?
I don't know.
I mean, your
Summoner
dad
of
seems to like
agony
me,
or
but he didn't tell me all
whatever the
that.
hell he called you. Yeah, well, I'm glad my dad likes somebody. What the fuck was that all about?
I don't know. I guess I'm a bit charming.
I
I'll have
turn
to
to the
get used
draw.
to the new skin, though.
I turn to the draw like this. Are you a Valendria?
Yes, I am.
Is that
What
your
look? And what?
race or?
Race, she looks like you. Us.
Okay, do
Fuck.
you know
I'm a drow now.
how many people look like drow around
Go to bed.
here?
I don't know what y'all want from me. Go to bed.
Well, I'm guessing it's a name.
Yes,
Valendria?
Valendria is my name.
Where who hi?
Hello.
Um it appears you have I guess one of my I guess you got how do I put this delicately?
Oh God, he did to her what he was gonna do to. I just look over at
Yeah.
Tard.
Yeah,
Hell no.
I can
Baby,
kind
you're
of
pregnant.
I can kind of sense something with you a little bit. So, how do I put this nicely? I guess you're like one of my 15 million stepmothers now. So I'm supposed to watch over you so that you can make one of my half brothers or sisters.
I'm sorry, what?
Girl, in other words, you're pregnant.
Oh shit. Girl.
Yeah, it seems you've had a run-in with Bill Cosby himself.
Who is this Bill Cosby dude you keep talking about?
And I was next. What the fuck just happened?
Okay.
Yeah. You were
turned
this
everywhere but loose.
close.
In all honesty, I don't know what happened. That was actually the first time I've ever met my father. So I imagined him to be a lot
So you really
bigger and
wanted that hug.
rougher. You know, after looking at his, twink ass, purple ass, ugly body, I just, I don't see what the appeal was, to be honest.
And I said he was cute? Did I say he was cute?
Yeah, oh
I
Who did
yeah.
I say?
I think my
Oh
sister
yeah.
kind of had a little
Girl,
bit of
like I said, you was
control
turned every
over
way
you.
but loose.
I'm gonna throw up.
My sister was kind of in the room, so I think she
Anyway,
might have had
Valandria
something to do with
girl.
that.
Nah, I felt your sister's magic. I think that was your dad himself. That shit hurt.
Oh. Oh, so he touched you in more ways than one. Great. I can't even get a good job, son, for going across the whole fucking universe and bringing me these. Yeah.
Well, apparently you
But,
failed the
Well, you
mission.
did leave one of us, and you can't get her name right to save your life.
Okay.
Also, haha, bitch, I gotta bug you
Eloquist
and get.
It's not her
was not my
name.
fault. What's her name then?
You know, I'll let you figure that one out.
Okay, Baguette, whatever her name was. She was small potatoes, okay? She had very little spiritual energy. Her agonasium was very low. I don't know why I know any of this right
So
now.
he
I'm
captured
very
the
confused.
All-Stars.
I'm very confused.
Hermes, how you doing over there?
You can hear the siren going off as Norin Torv is about to be attacked by Thorol and company.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to go to fight this?
On what
Why?
side?
I'm gonna.
Theoretically, we have free will, so we can kill monsters too.
I mean, I guess, but why?
You guys could do whatever you want.
Why
I'm
would
gonna
we
walk
fight?
up to Colby and get right in his face and be like, "So why didn't you go out to fight too?"
I don't know.
Because you're a peasant. Anyway.
Well, he has a future ward to protect. Remember?
You have the
He's probably gonna have to raise the bastard.
Oh no, I'm not ready to be an uncle daddy. Like that's just not. He's not even my uncle. What if he'd be like my dad brother? Brother dad.
I'm screaming.
Oh my god, what if it's a girl? What if it's a girl? Oh, I don't know how to raise girls.
Kobe, you're thinking too hard. You're gonna make your head hurt. You don't think you're strong.
You're talking like it's not
livestock.
clear.
I raised livestock. It would have been better if he knocked up the centaur.
You know, I think I'm taking
gonna
more
look at
psychic
Colby
damage
and be
now
like-
than when your dad spell backlashed on
I
me.
go over to Valandria. I look at my dress and staff, and I'm like, hold up, bitch said I was the diva of the Twilight. Let's try this out real fast.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And Eli, I'm gonna ask you questions about my ring later, I guess.
Yeah, I'll send you guys stuff afterwards.
I'm gonna look around and be like, "Have you all forgotten? There's no life that comes into this world."
Yeah.
we should probably go help that.
Yeah, we kind of saw what happened the last time. That didn't go well.
Okay, so we just gotta go.
Valandria, girl. Is that your name, Valandria?
Yes, that's my name.
Can you fight?
I can sure try.
Okay, pregnant bitch, let's get it. We gotta get it going.
Hey,
We must
wait.
protect her,
I have
though.
a
She is
question.
pregnant.
We
Well,
got
the
to
bitch can
wait.
fight too. That's
She ain't
Kobe's
that
job to
pregnant
protect
right
her ass,
now.
not
Okay,
ours.
Is
but we
there?
have to protect her too.
No,
It's
that's
okay.
Kobe's job, not ours.
No, it's okay. I got you.
She's not that pregnant right
Hmm.
now. Is there like
Don't
maybe
matter.
a time
Well,
wizard
actually,
that could help us keep some kind of stasis on this until
well,
we can
actually,
go ahead?
well, I don't know how to put this.
Do we know what classes we are since we've been transformed?
Hmm.
Okay, so I know I'm a cleric now.
Yes.
So,
Girl,
Hold on. TT, as long as you are wearing your necklace of sorts, you are a cleric. Lucerian, as long as you're wearing your ring, you are an Echo Knight, right? Is that what they're called, right? Echo Knight.
Yeah.
And
Also, if I
then
take it off, I'm the moon
you revert.
sorcerer.
Yeah, you revert back to a moon sorcerer.
Okay.
And Defa, you are an Oathbreaker paladin.
which are dope.
I'll give you what your guys' abilities are when you wear that.
can I get an outfit change?
Yeah, you can change your outfit.
Thank you.
So,
I take my Sailor Moon wand, my Sailor Moon staff. That's better.
I'm changing weapons too.
So I don't know about this entirely, but I do know Thorol's children aren't that whole 9-month process like the other humans. It's a lot sooner than that,
How soon are we talking?
Eli.
Could be a few weeks, could be a few months,
So
but
it
not
could
9 months.
be
It is quicker.
it could be a couple like 3 or 4 months or 3 or 4 weeks. I always get those two
A
confused.
month? Yeah. Time
No,
wizard.
3 or 4 weeks or 3 or 4 months. So we either have a whole month or we have quarter of a year. I don't know. They kind of just like always just like would appear at my stable and then like they'd be there for like a night and then they'd be gone or they got killed. I don't know. We don't really survive much.
You ever think
I only
maybe there was
survived
some
because
of
I
your
had my
siblings that tried to push our train over?
No, they don't live. Like we don't get a spawn doesn't get turned like y'all do. We kind of just are, and then we either die or we die or we survive to become me. I
Yeah, I
haven't
kind of get that. I understand just
so
being something. You know, like I am
yeah,
magic and you have to, borrow it.
yeah. So like there's the brood, the first brood, and then there's I mean, I don't know. I think there's just me. They all just kind of
We also gotta
disappear.
make a decision because this bit like what we doing?
Well, either way,
Oh,
what can Philandria do anyway? She's got to be able to protect herself if we're gonna go around in this world.
okay, stepmom, what do you got?
My new outfit is in the chat. That's the real diva of the Twilight.
Where at?
Where at?
In the
If you go to
voice
campaign
chat.
The
time,
VC chat.
Oh, okay, I found it. Oh,
That is Conti.
that is cunt. So
So
stepmom, what can you do?
That mom, what are you doing?
what's your class?
I'm a wizard.
Oh, so you
Oh,
study to be what I am. That's cool.
Ooh.
Oh, that's rude.
yeah, I don't know. Ever since I met my dad and I found out he's not really that
Okay, this is not time for your daddy problems. We need to make a
interesting.
decision.
Oh yeah, we got to go kill Gale.
Gale?
Yeah, Well,
The
obviously she
dragon?
can't
Why are we killing Gale?
because she can't have a baby if he's alive. He's
Wait,
unsealed.
time's on our side.
But
Not
what
really.
if? Why do we want
No,
the
no,
child to be
literally.
born?
Time's on our side, guys. I've been saying let's find a time wizard. Time's on our side.
Oh yeah, the time grenade. Malachi, Malphus, Malfoy.
Yeah, yeah,
You wouldn't know
yeah.
that.
TT, you're the one that. How do we get him here? We just need to
Um.
stop her from progressing for a while.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna do this in my priestess form. I close my eyes and I put my hands to my scepter, my staff, and I start to pray, bitch. And I try to call to the crane of time.
Ain't nothing there.
Oop! I tried.
Such devotion.
What's his
Well,
name?
here's the thing about him. He's very he sees no point in doing anything.
Wait,
So
wait. I remember the smell when you met him. What if I pull out my joint again? Now pray to him. And I'm going to light it.
oh crane of time, we offer you this blunt. Come to us, please.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
Damn.
I thought that'd have been a worthy summoning right there.
Yeah, that was worth. Yeah, that was a summon, all right. You know that.
Tell me if
that
there was a drink.
Better
It
than
still do
anything
more
you've
than
thought of.
you.
Hey, I
Roll
brought you here.
roll
That's all I
perception
had to
check.
do.
Everybody?
No, Lucerian.
Oh, I don't want to be frozen again.
Hold up, can I roll the
Perception
perception check? I
goes.
did the call.
Yeah, you can.
I'm like, I ring my bell.
What's perception's ability off of?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I would also like to try. I don't want to be frozen
14.
again.
14.
20. Hold on one second. I rolled
20.
a 26.
Travis, you can't really tell anything with the blunt, but TT, when you look over, it looks like a couple. It's gone down a little bit. Maybe something took a couple puffs off of it.
With a 26?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
like,
he's
damn,
here.
I'm really going through this thing.
Nah, he's here.
Huh? What you mean?
Um,
I'm not that high yet, am I?
no.
Like, I
I have
swear
a
I
20.
just lit this thing. God damn, I'm almost done with it.
Am I-
I start
When
to
you
pray.
when you say that, and you say I'm almost done with it, the little stinger, you're left with the stinger in your hand.
I
You left
am
with the
done
roach?
with it.
I pray again. I'm like this.
Some good weed.
You here, ain't you?
It doesn't answer your prayers.
Can I
Damn.
talk with him? How's it going, bud? We haven't talked yet.
You know
Nothing.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna light another one.
Hey, you want to
Okay,
see
if
something?
you can hear us, if you can hear me,
There's an exit now, right?
Yes.
can you like stop the baby from growing for a while?
You don't hear a
I
response.
just chuckled to myself as I'm rolling up another joint. Like, yeah, abortus magicus.
What? We don't want to abort the baby. We
Or
just want to.
can you get us to Nor and Torum?
Wait, you
Why
want
do
to
we
go
go
join the
there?
fight?
Well, we got power ups. What's the use of power ups without getting into a little fight?
But
You
what
want to
side
go
do we fight for?
We have
slaughter
free will. We
innocent
can do what
humans?
the fuck we want to do.
So, but I mean, yeah. So mercenaries.
We
I
can
mean,
go
I am
slaughter
up for making
innocent
some money.
humans.
I'm down for that.
So we're just gonna be bought and sold for the biggest seller. What? All right, where do you want to go? You want to go to Nordtorum and fight what?
Well, I'm assuming that since Norin Torum is the first shot, it's gonna be kind of crowded.
But what do we do about the 1 to 3 to 4 month span we got about this pregnant?
4 weeks.
Whatever your name's again, Valendria. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna call her stepmom Val.
That's weird, endearing and creepy all at the same time.
Step Val.
Step Val.
I'm going to like walk into the middle of them and then just start naming names like
You're just gonna have
Bruno
mom.
from the Hive.
He's already got
Mhm.
daddy issues.
Literally, and no mommy
Yeah.
issues with him.
I have all of
Mhm.
the
Although
daddy
it
If I was
is,
afraid of him,
I am never letting you live it down that your dad likes me more.
true
Mhm.
statement, and the fact that I got a hug from him, you ain't even get that.
And I could
Not the
resist his will. Ooh,
Is it
that had to
weird that
hurt.
I just wanted him to slap me across the face just to know what it's like to feel a father's touch?
Oh,
I
I did
mean,
say I was gonna do that, didn't I?
You
I'm sorry.
did say you were gonna
I
slap me, and
mean,
you
you do
didn't.
know what his boot tastes like. You hit that knee quick.
No. Yeah, but he didn't no, I didn't get to feel anything.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm a Twilight priestess.
Don't have mommy issues, okay?
I'm a priestess of
don't
liminal time.
I don't
fix
even
that.
Night
know.
and dark.
Don't
if
even
he's
get me
got
started on
mommy and
mommy
daddy
issues.
issues, it's straight
I don't
abandonment
even
at this point.
You just fucked.
I don't
You
even
just fucked.
know.
I call to him as a priestess of liminal time, of
I
night
don't
and
know.
dark,
I don't know who or what
a
my
time
mother
that
was.
does not exist.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what this Hereditary of Agony thing's about too. Maybe I'll get with you later about that. Sounds like
Yeah. I was gonna send it out to you guys tomorrow, unless we ended up in combat.
My mother must be
Okay,
pretty
I'm
interesting
going.
though.
You sound like you need a hug.
You know,
you want to touch
I
that?
might try.
Are we gonna go?
No,
We
I'm
just
not
gonna
saying
I'm
go.
for
gonna
me.
stand in the middle
I'm
of
just
everybody
saying.
and just talk over everybody and just start being like Bruno from the Hive, Judy, Ethna, even Bertha. Right now, in this moment, are going to be infected by whatever we just unleashed upon the world.
Someone finally understands it. I don't think anyone realized that.
I've been
Doomed
trying
the
to say it,
world.
but everybody kept talking. And we're worried about a lady who is pregnant, who the baby won't even survive to take its first breath.
Unless we kill
Well,
Gail.
what do we plan to do about
I'm
it?
on a side eye Colby.
Gail
Colby,
isn't the reason that the bitches are being stillborn.
You're the one that
you are
let
the
go of your
reason.
oath. I told you I'd back up anything in the crew.
I'm screaming.
Okay, so we have to find Judy.
Not too deep.
Judy
What's
got a
Judy
pancake for
gonna do?
this?
She might. Shit.
She's gonna reverse the unsealing of the Crene. Sorry.
Gail's was sealed, not unsealed. Sealed.
So we're gonna unseal it. So we gotta kill him.
Why do we have to kill him?
He's not the reason that it's sealed.
As far as I'm concerned, the baby
Arya's
shouldn't be
sealed
born
I like
anyway.
Gale. I don't want to kill him.
Okay, well maybe I like
Then
my
Hermes is gonna
unborn
walk away
brother
to the
Okay,
slash
do we like
balcony.
sister.
the child more or do we like the other thing more?
I don't
Maybe my
fucking know this
unborn
baby. I just killed a bunch of
like
Okay,
babies.
but
Don't ask me
still,
about if I
like,
like babies right now. I'm
maybe my
traumatized.
I'm
Do you
alive too.
know
Do
how
you
many
guys
babies I burned?
Do you know I was about to
Oh.
have a child and I don't want one?
You are.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
What
Does
about
it
thank you.
my
Can thank us.
thaumaturgy
what
to
about my
boom my
unborn
voice over them?
You gonna what?
Use thaumaturgy to boom my voice over them.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Hermes over there in the corner having a fucking mental breakdown.
I'm like
we
this.
we
We need
bullshit.
to leave. Like
maybe
we
my
have to do
unborn
something.
so let's go
Oh,
kill
Hermes
Gil.
left.
Go
Where
kill
did the
what?
Bowman go?
I'm over by the
Killing
balcony trying to
Gail isn't going to
get
fix
down.
this.
I'm
Well,
already trying to
maybe
leave.
And we are
well
not strong enough to kill a Crene anyway.
We don't know that. Have we
Well,
tried to
we
kill the
already
Krene?
kind of
Yes,
technically
we
did.
have.
Which one?
Timofel.
The one that you tried to act some foolish shit and got skewered.
Oh, he doesn't count.
He was
So
in Krene.
bastards don't count, you say?
Correction. You guys did not kill the Krene. Tifiana killed the Krene. You guys were getting your asses handed to you. Correction.
Hey, I did a lot of damage.
Okay, so we lure Gale into a sense of self-security, and then we
Gale is
just,
not the reason
Can
that
I
these babies
see
are not
anything
Gale
from the
is the thing being
balcony?
sealed. Why do we have to kill him?
Perception.
'Cause I'm done talking to these damn fools.
Where's the bull going?
The bull just
Away
broke
from
his
you.
fucking oath. He's probably upset.
Well, tough.
A 14.
Um,
Can I hurl a javelin at Colby when he says tough?
No.
if Kobe wants it.
Okay, so
Um,
you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use sleep on Kobe.
hold
That's
on.
not gonna work either.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm not going to allow that.
I'm not aiming to hit him. I'm aiming for it to go like right beside his head.
Are you going to look out, or are you going to throw your spear?
I was
Okay,
looking out first, is what I said.
Okay, so
And
roll.
then
Did you roll
Colby had a
perception?
smart ass remark, so I did. It was a
When
14.
you shoot one or the other. Okay, so as you look out, you kind of see just runes off in the distance. They're kind of translucent, but you can feel the agonasium in the runes. It kind of resonates with your earrings, and something gives you the sense that if you were to really have a strong will of where you wanted to go, the runes would take you. But you guys need to be in agreement.
All right.
All right, well,
So I
as long as Step
understand
now is
our
okay,
bull
I'm okay
friend over
going
here
over.
wants to save the world. Cool. But we got a bit of a time limit. We know what happens. It's going to be a stillbirth if we let it go. We got to figure out some way to slow that down, right?
Why do you want the child to be born?
I'm saying slow it down. And then we can figure out how to get it being poured.
But that would be horrible for her.
I'm more worried about the souls that will not be reincarnated.
That too.
So if Judy dies, there's no more Judy.
I do love me some Judy.
And
Yeah,
you know,
fuck
Step
it then.
Val's with carrying my unborn brother / sister / them.
Please
So,
let me throw
you
the
know,
javelin.
why do you want to? What is with you? Do you like the death of babies? Is that what it is?
I was just about to say, do you
I'm
think killing
worried
babies?
about unborn babies, the babies that ain't even here yet, rather than the bitches that are already here.
Yes.
But you understand she has to carry this, right? It's in her
Yes.
body.
Yes.
His job is to protect her.
Exactly.
her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And
she
her-
dies
His
when this
job,
thing.
not mine.
She dies when this thing tries to come in. Remember
Well,
what
we
happened
know-
at the bar?
She was turned by Tiffy, not by but not by Thorol.
Yeah, but the baby still. Neither survived that.
Well,
So
the
have an
baby
abortion.
never was living.
The baby was undead.
Yes, the baby is undead.
That's
serving
what
Vargas.
that's what my character's like convinced will happen here. Is what he's convinced that that's the outcome.
It could.
But what if this is possibly the baby that, you know, we need? It could be like Tiffy. I don't know this Val story, but you know, I survived somehow, so Dad must be doing pretty well at making babies if his most recent
And how
ones are
old are
still
you?
alive. Thank you very much. I am between 20 33 and 37. We don't celebrate
Days,
birthdays.
years,
There was a lot of barns.
So the Crene
months.
must have been closed for at least 20 years.
No, the critic. Jesus, nobody listens.
The Crene just closed. We were there for that.
No,
he's
y'all
talking about
wasn't. I was there. Y'all were not.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffy was not Tiffy. What was your
No,
name?
nobody
TT
was there. I was there
No.
by myself.
TT was there.
We really calling the people right now.
All right.
So what do you
So it
guys
sounds
plan
like
to
we're
do?
saying fuck the baby. Let's go kill some shit.
What about the baby though?
I say fuck the baby, fuck the baby.
Why do you want to fuck a
say
baby?
just period, let it die.
You can
weird.
let. So the baby is not going to be born anytime
If
soon.
you're not the Lorax, we're not gonna let it die. Let it die. No, ma'am.
Yeah, the baby's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. It's not going to be like tomorrow it's coming out. You guys have plenty of time to figure out what's going to go on with that baby. I mean, in the whole grand scheme of things, it's been like 15 campaign sessions, 14, 13, something like that, campaign sessions, and we've only gone through a couple days. So, yeah.
So, TT, where you want to go kill shit? You said Norantorum?
Well, really,
That's
at
the
this
first
point, it's
Hit
not
stop.
about killing
something
shit. It's
and
about
I'll
keeping
come
people
behind
alive.
you.
Norantorum to keep people alive.
Whatever.
I mean, they're not being
We need to
killed.
stop. We need to stop whatever's happening. It's obviously not healthy for the world.
Well, whatever Zaphias wants is not healthy for the world either. Whatever Various wants is definitely not healthy for the world.
And so your dad's the solution.
Well, he's the only one looking for one.
The one who took my life force away from me without asking. Just to break
So
down and cover the
That
world
was
in
Varius.
Well, we already determined he
Various.
doesn't know consent.
That was Varius, and two,
Oh yeah, girl, he turned you every way but lose. I still stand by that.
someone definitely murdered someone in front of you. I believe that was your current mistress. That's the only
Please
person
let
I've
me
seen
throw a
take.
javelin.
That's the only person I've ever
Yeah, you
seen
can throw a
actually take
javelin.
a life. Can I catch it? Hold on. Go ahead. Throw it.
Defa has to do the
Throw
to
it. Let me
do
see if I can
a
catch
you have
it.
to roll an attack against Dax AC.
Yep. Go. Let's go. I'm gonna catch it, and then I'm gonna
You
keep
can't
it.
catch it, Zach.
I
Why
look
can't I
at
catch it?
Torin. Yeah. You
you
would
don't
have
have an
had
ability
one
to
of
do that.
those.
Wait,
I
one
am
second.
amazing.
One second.
I'm still amazing. I'm just Zach is sick, so he's Zach.
Okay, sorry, I was looking at something.
Roll your d20.
A 10. Do I have to add something to that?
Yeah, whatever you attack.
Your strength or dexterity modifier. Strength modifier.
13.
What's your AC, Zach?
It's the same.
So you
Mine
get
goes
hit.
through. Mine goes through.
Mhm.
That's
No, it
crazy.
doesn't. If it's
Yes,
the
it does.
same,
If it matches.
If it's the same, you still get hit.
Yeah.
You have to get below your AC to not get hit.
If it's a tie, it goes to the runner.
all right. Well, if that's how we're gonna play it.
All right.
I'm
All right.
going to.
No, we're not fighting.
Yeah. Not gonna help anything, guys.
He threw
No.
the
So
spear.
Come
Just
on.
because I insulted his mistress.
roll for damage, and then let's figure out where we're going for next week. You guys need to come to a consensus. If you're going to go confront Gale, if you're going to Norantorum to try to save people or kill people, I don't judge. Do you want to see the carnage of what's happening at Norantorum?
I'm a true neutral.
I kind of want to know where the DM wants us to go.
From this point forward, I've been kind of guiding you with Ileana and Tifiana, and that whole kind of storyline to kind of guide you in a direction. Now the world is free game. I mean, you can
Okay.
pack up and go back to Zephyron if you want. I don't care. This is now whatever you guys want to do. This is your campaign as of now.
Why don't we fight the sages?
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
think we
fight
need to get a bit
Zaphias'
stronger
champions.
first.
Well, can we
The
go
sages
fight
are all
Zaphias?
in they're all in Norentorum right now. And Zaphias might make an appearance at Norentorum if that's the first place they're conquesting. I'm just saying that is what happened in
The original.
the last campaign, the original campaign. Zaphias descended from or a creature that they thought was Zaphias, resembled her, descended from the sky.
All right. TT, mercenary work.
Yes.
All right. Point my sword.
Let's go kill some people.
Is everyone in agreement?
I would
Yes.
like to
I
kill
don't know
Tara
about
Zaphias.
and
killing
Valandria?
people, but yes.
Let's go kill Zaphias'
I
champions.
agree.
The stages
Okay.
aren't necessarily
They let my
Zaphias.
anger out. I'm still mad about the whole situation.
All right, so um, we will call it there for tonight. I got to take out these contacts. Next week we will start in Norentorum, and it will be combat focused. For those of you that were in Norentorum last time, it is complete war, complete chaos. So it'll be a ton of fighting. So review your spells, review your attacks. If you have questions, message me and we can go over that together. Does the same time next week work for everybody?
Yeah.
Should for me
Works for
as
me.
of right now.
Yeah.
It should.
Okay. If for some reason something changes, let me know. And we could always say like, oh, your character went off a side street to go fight some people or something.
Okay, I'm letting you know now that not next week, but on the 8th, I will be unavailable. I have softball tournament.
The 8th. Let me just put that down. June 8th. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can pencil that in. But we'll start there. So is everyone ready for some heavy combat next week?
Yes.
Go kill some people.
Yeah, I'll get with
Yep.
you about whatever my ring does.
Yeah, I'll send you guys probably tomorrow on my day off. People that that had some upgrades today. Maybe we'll get to level up depending on how many people you guys decide to slay when you guys get into combat. But it's a clusterfuck. Gordon can attest. It's it's fucked up. So prepare for some good times. And then after that, you can kind of do whatever you want. Go with anything you want. From this point forward, I am going to be very hands off, and I'm not going to give you guys leadways in anywhere. You guys are gonna control everything, and I just want you guys to be pretty much in agreement and try not to split the party. Do an active, you know, trying. I understand all of us have characters and we have our own personalities and everything, but try to keep each other together as much as possible, so that we don't have to split the party. If we split the party, then it gets complicated. But we'll start in Norentorum. For those of you that don't know, that you're new, what's going on is, so like once a year the world has this thing called an Olympiad, and all the city states come together once a year and compete, and whoever has the strongest warrior has like the glory for the year. And it's everyone, thousands of people come to, it's similar to the Olympics where thousands and thousands of people come to watch. And it's the closest town in the empire to Agaron where the barrier is. So now that the barrier is destroyed, it's the first place that all the monsters are going to attack. And this is what happened in the first campaign. In the first campaign that we did like 10 years ago, they were there at the Olympiad, and then all of a sudden they're watching the games, and the barrier starts to break. And then they hear the siren, and all the sages are there, all of their people are there. They've amassed this group of armies from the city states and the warriors from the games and everybody, and everyone's trying to fight this onslaught of monsters. And most of them have never really come across a lot of monsters. Having a monster in the wild is kind of unusual. They do exist, but most of the time they get purified or banished into Agaron. and so like a lot of people don't have experience fighting these people, so by the time you get in there, all the sages are trying to fight. Everyone is trying to fight all the stuff off, and trying to save. The emperor is there, and he's fighting off everybody. So it's a very, very intensive, very huge war. It's a war in the middle of these towns, and you'll get to see a little bit of that go on. Anybody have any other questions? No. All right. If you have other questions, let me know. We have we'll pick it up on that next Sunday. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all had a good time. Combat next week. Get ready for it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Adios. Thank you.
Bye.